Morning everyone, Nick from Meat Smoke Fire here, and it is our 2nd anniversary. We did one of these cooks, 4 big green egg, on Easter Saturday 2 years ago. So it might have been a couple of weeks either way, I guess. But yeah, and I was wearing this outfit. Well, not this apron, but this outfit, and it's warm enough for shorts today. I mean, last week was freezing, the week before it snowed. This week, it's beautiful. So, usual story, and we're going to get into this fast and then come back and do some other stuff because we've got 3 things to cook and 2 of them need to get going pretty quick. So, first one is a lamb dish. I have this egg direct at about 180, 200, and I have a butterflied leg of lamb, which I'll try not to stick the plastic on. I'm going to show you that. But we're going to get it on there because we want to get it off, we want to taste it, and we want to rest it. So I'll show you how we did that in a little bit. Just remember to keep me turning. The second thing we need to get on, and we have with us pickles. So you know she's the queen of chocolate. Is that right? Yeah. Yeah. So we thought we'd do a chocolate dish for Easter. So it's a dish we do in our classes, but we're going to change it a little bit. So we're going to make a chocolate brownie, but to change it up a bit, we're going to do a candied bacon chocolate brownie. But first we need to get the chocolate brownie in, don't we? Yeah. Right, so what have you got in your bowl?
Sugar.
Yeah.
Cocoa powder.
Yeah.
Flour.
Yeah.
And baking powder.
Perfect. And what are we going to add to it?
Eggs.
Wet ingredients, aren't we?
Yeah.
So I need to whiz these up a bit. I should have stirred those up. Yeah. How many eggs?
4.
4 eggs. Yeah. What else?
Butter.
How much butter? Remember?
200 grams.
200 grams of butter. So we just pour it all into one big bowl. Hopefully I'm doing this right, because I don't ever make this. Oh, I haven't got the chocolate chips. There you go. Right, give it a good stir. And then it's all right, the chocolate chips go in a minute. Come on. Wow, slow, yeah, slow but fast, yeah. So we've got an egg over here set for 160 degrees. It's got a baking plate setter in, or convector, a gap, and then the baking stone on top. So we'll get this, that's looking good. Come on. That's it. So we're going to get this chocolate brownie in here. We've just got a baking tin underneath. If I lift this up, I'll show you. And I'll put in everything she spilt. You don't spill stuff, do you? No. So we've just got a baking tin and some parchment paper. And then, that's looking good, Lexi. We're going to put in 2 bags, because one's not enough, chocolate chips. 1. 2. Right. Give that a good stir.
The paper.
Oh, the paper. Right, landed that way up. It's all right. Right, then now you try and scoop that in here. Yeah. Helena's doing her running around like mad bit this morning because we've just been chilling. And I'll show you why in a minute. And she's got us a spatula because we didn't think of that. Don't worry, it doesn't matter if it's not mixed in. There you go. Shall I do a bit of spatulaing? What happens if we get this bowl really clean?
Then I can't lick it.
Yeah. So what do we want?
Not clean.
Right. So we leave that bit for you then.
Yeah.
You can take that away. Right. So we're just going to spread this out. It will spread itself when it warms up a bit. Lush. Now, normally... What's she got her arms up?
I'm trying to pull her sleeves up for her.
Normally, we'd smoke it. We're not going to today because we're going to put... Oh, there's a bit there for me. Unlucky. Better wash my hands now. So it's going to go in this egg. You can see it's roughly 160. I've got the Egg Genius running on it just to hold it, like we do a lot with baking. So we've got a little clip here that's measuring the temperature. We'll pop that in, and that is going to take about 30 minutes. Hence we wanted to get it all on. So let me just wash my hands. And then we'll do the intros. Right. What's up?
I said there's loads in there.
I know, I'm very kind to her. On camera, Andy. So, nice and hot today, Andy.
I know, my shorts are in my bag, ready to unpack.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Special guest,
G'day folks.
Nigel, who, friend of mine, used to work with him, used to be at school with his wife, and Nigel and Nicola travel pretty much
Full time.
full time.
We've just come back from 9 weeks in northern France, so back for a couple of months and then back into Europe again, hopefully around mid-July.
Perfect. And if people want to follow you on YouTube?
The Traveller's Cookbook,
The Traveller's Cookbook, spelt
CWKE.
K-E. Perfect. Over here, pickle, tucking in. Let's see your chops. Let's have a look. Oh no, you're clean so far. Helena's on camera, on iPad. Nana, Mama is on the pop.
Happy Easter, everyone.
It's a beautiful day. Right, I've got to show you one new thing this week. It's finally here, and we're doing the installs of the other ones, but this is the XL Kamado Space Infinite Island. So ours turned up. Yeah, lovely bit of kit. Huge. That's an XL egg in there. Right, I'll hand you back to Andrea, and then we're going to get on the next bit.
That was impressive.
Andrea, there you go.
Lexi said she was going to correct you all day today.
Yeah. Andrea doesn't like being called Andy, and I call her Andy all the time. So, right, let me grab a couple of bits.
Okay.
So we're going to be over here, Andrea. Usual spot. God, look at all the chocolate on the table. Anyway, right. Something a little bit different. I've left something over there. Candied bacon. So I'm going to take some streaky bacon. We'll pop it all in here. We're going to separate it off. I don't know how much of this I'm going to do. Probably do it all. See how much we can get in that tray. We've done this before, and I can't remember what we did it for, but not on one of the cooks. So, get the bacon in. What we're going to do is cover this in maple syrup, give it a bit of a massage, and then pop it in an egg and bake it for about 20 minutes, and it will crisp up. And then we'll be able to chop it up and put it on top of the brownie, which shouldn't have set by then. That's what I'm hoping. Got to wash my hands. So let's just do this bit, and then we'll find out who we've got on. How does my pizza oven looking? Oh, I need to sort that out in a second. Right. So about 100 millilitres of maple syrup. Don't know how much that is. Looks about right. And then we're just going to massage it. Now we might have to do this in 2 batches, so some of it we'll do later, but we can use it for all sorts. Right, so now I have a tray here. This is gonna, oh, it smells delish. So I'm just gonna put our bacon. You don't want it, you want it fairly flat. So we'll get enough in here for the brownie. And then we'll put the other bit to one side and we'll do it afterwards. What we don't want to do is overcrowd it, because it just won't candy then. So we're going to cook it for about 10 minutes, one way up, and then we'll flip it over. That should do us. Right, I'll put that to one side. So we'll take this over there, Andy. Oh, I'm absolutely filthy now. I'm just going to give my hands a wash.
You and Lexi,
Helena,
she's just been cleaned up.
Who have we got on?
You go and wash your hands, lovely. So we have got Carl Brighton on, PJ Johnston.
Where is Nick? Where is Nick? Cartwright. Is he in Vietnam still?
We've got John Pritchard.
Morning, John.
Who said thank you very much for the apron that's arrived this week.
Perfect. Sunny Norfolk.
And he's doing, yes, it's sunny in Norfolk today. It's sunny in Devon. Sue's on. He's doing steak tonight with lamb shoulder tomorrow, slow
Perfect. We'll pop this in, Andy. So just to get it going. So we've got bacon, we've got that maple syrup. We can add a little bit more later. We can put some sugar on it. But that's just going, it's on a baking stone, it's at 180 degrees, and we'll give that 10 minutes. Sorry.
Okay, we've got Rob's barbecue on.
Morning, Rob.
We've got Sue. We've got.
Morning, Sue. How is it in Devon? I take it she's in Devon.
It is, and it's lovely and sunny.
Oh.
Vicky Mumford, Balfour Barbecue, Sarah and his Barbecue Shack, Darren and Kerry.
Morning, Darren and Kerry. Morning to everyone else, but morning to Darren and Kerry.
Morning, Martin Hawkins.
Are Darren and Kerry on together or are they on separately?
No, separately. Always. Phil.
Why is that?
Jane.
Phil Nurse.
Yep.
Morning, Phil. How was your golf yesterday?
What else have we got? Finch and Fire.
Wow. Lots.
Calvin Riley, David Steele.
Morning, David. Thank you for the
Prosser,
order.
6666. Sorry, I don't know what his name
Who?
is. Prosser 666.
No idea. The devil.
No, that's the 3 6, isn't it?
Oh,
This is
how many?
4 6.
4 6s, sorry.
Ellie,
the devil.
Ellis, the hobby chef.
Morning, Ellis. Is that Ellis in South London?
Don't know.
Should know this.
So yeah.
Perfect.
So,
Cool. Loads of people on. So, let's have a quick recap. We have so far put brownie in that egg over there to start cooking. In this egg, we put some bacon with some maple syrup that's going to cook and candy. We'll flip it over in 10 minutes time. Hey Siri, set a timer for 10 minutes. And then 10 minutes, counting down. Perfect. So we'll flip it over, we'll candy the other side, and then we're going to chop that up and put it on top of the brownie. Brownie with bacon.
Nice.
It's got to be good.
I fancy that.
Yeah, we've got over there, we have our lamb, and I'm going to show you how we did that. But first, I want to cook some veg on this pizza oven, which has almost gone out, which isn't great, because I've not been paying attention. I'm sure it'll get going again in a second. So we'll put some smaller bits on. Let's put a few smaller bits of it on. Now I'm just going to blow it a bit.
This makes good TV, doesn't
Oh
it?
yeah, but it's going. It's going.
Well done.
So, can you see that in there, Andy?
Yeah.
The flames?
Yeah.
Yeah. So this week I went down to Bristol and did a cookery class at Genevieve Taylor's cookery school, all about pizza ovens. So now I know a little bit more about how to use this. So I shouldn't have let it go out, but I'm not going to panic because I know it keeps really nice and warm. So there you go. Right. Lamb. Where is my lamb? We did lamb. The reason we're doing lamb, we did lamb 2 years ago. But we did, sorry, it's all still in the plastic. It is supermarket lamb, not from the butcher, because I've just not had time this week. I think this week we put in 3 Kamado space units. 3 Kamado space units and did a cookery class. So it's just been mad. So I've not been to the butcher, but we've got a half leg of lamb because we've already got a whole leg over there. So I just wanted to show you how to butterfly it. So when it's a whole leg, it will have a joint here, but it's the same for the other bit. But you've got a bone that runs down the middle, and all you want to do is get in there and cut either side of the bone. So just down, and you don't have to be, it doesn't have to be perfect. Just watch your fingers when you're doing it, that's the only thing. And then we want to cut underneath the bone. Cut away from you, always a good plan when you're away from your hands. What you don't want to do is cut yourself. So I'm just going to get under this piece of bone. Cut to the end. Now there's a gristly bit there, so we'll cut that. We are going to get Miles, my butcher, in at some point to come and do a butchery demo. So Miles will pop in. I don't know what he's going to bring. You never know with Miles. So there's a few of you that have used him in the past. Got a tendon here, so I'm just cutting around that tendon. Miles will be sitting there thinking, his knife's not sharp enough. You're right, Miles, it does need to sharpen. He always tells me off. So now we've got our leg of boned out. There's a bit of gristle bit in the middle, so I'm just going to cut that out. Just a bit of fat there. Be quite nice, to be honest. And then what we want to do with this is we want to flatten it out so it's roughly the same thickness. So I'm just going to score it and just roll it out, and that's plenty. So it's about the same thickness all the way over. The point of that is we want it to cook at roughly the same speed. But these sticky out bits will go all gnarly. It will be lovely. Right. Gonna wash them.
Again.
Any questions, Helena? Oh, she's not even there.
Not yet, no.
Okay. No questions. Right. So what we want to do, we are making a chili crusted leg of lamb. So in here I have a tablespoon of flour. Just going to get everything together. So to my tablespoon of flour, I want about 3 tablespoons of Dijon mustard. Give it a bit of kick. Okay. So Dijon in there. We want about a tablespoon of soy sauce to give it some saltiness. Looking good. You can put as much or as little chili sauce as you want in. Thank you, Pickle. I will have that. Thank you. I wasn't prepared, you're right. Thanks for pointing that out. Some chili sauce. Now, if you don't like things spicy, don't use too much chili sauce. So I'm going for about a tablespoon of chili sauce. So it's just sriracha. We're going to put in a tablespoon of olive oil. Lovely. And then to that, we've got 2 teaspoons of chopped up rosemary, half a teaspoon of salt, and half a teaspoon of black pepper. So they're going in. Yeah, flour's in. Yeah, it's in the bowl to start with. Yes, got her. And then we're just going to mix it all together. And this will make an absolutely beautiful marinade for that lamb. Right. So, thanks to Pickle, Lexi, we've got a bag. Easiest way to do it. Open it up. Pop your lamb into a bag. And then pour in. Get this up right, makes it a little easier. Pour in your chili crust. Now this is enough for a whole leg of lamb. I've only got a half here, but we're going to put it all in anyway. Right, in you go. Just give it a good massage around. I'll do the bag up in a second once I've done it. There we go. Give it a bit of a massage and then get that in the fridge overnight, preferably. And that will be delicious. So let's have a look at it cooking. Just going to give a rinse, so I'll be there in a sec. Now we can see if our egg's hot enough. It's still at 180. Our crust is starting to form. We'll just flip him over. Same way, go back a bit. Are you back? Yeah, it's this egg, it doesn't like this egg. So I'm just going to turn it up a tiny bit. What we want, it's lamb. So same sort of, I like my lamb a bit pink. So I would like that medium rare, same temperature as steak. So we're going to aim for 57 degrees C, internal temperature of the meat when it's finished. So we'll take it off just a little bit before that. Now, this isn't raging, this egg, it's not too hot, so I could use a meter in there. I haven't today. We're just going to trust a bit of instinct, use a thermopen and probe it. But if you've got a meter block or a meter, then you could have put that in there, or any other thermometer, put it in there, set it to monitor it, bring it up to that 57 degrees for medium rare. So what we want is some pink bits, some not so pink, some, because it's a bit gnarly, there'll be some more bits that are more done than others, and so on. Perfect. Right. Oh, pizza oven is cranking along. Look at that. I'll put another egg on. No, another log on. I think we'll be all right. So, let's get that out of the way. So I have prepped, we've got some red onion, we have some aubergine, we've got some courgette, we've got some asparagus, we've got some tomatoes, a bit of chilli. I'll do it all as one so that we can cut it up at the end. And all I'm going to do with all these is give them a good drizzle of olive oil. And the cap hasn't fallen out yet like it did, was that 2 weeks ago?
About that.
And get my hands in there. I'll take the chilli out for a second. Just get them all massaged in there. And we're going to roast these. Now, if you wanted to do it on your egg, absolutely fine. Shouldn't have done that, should I? Spend the whole day just washing my hands. Yeah, if you want to do it on your egg, set your egg up for roasting. So in exactly the same setup as we've got for the candied bacon, exactly the same setup as we've got for the brownie. Set it up, plate setter, feet up, or convector feet up, and a stainless steel grid. You could use a baking stone, no need, but then you could stick them in and roast them at 180 degrees, 200 degrees, something like that. I'm just going to put some salt over the top. You laughing at me? Right, and we're going to get these into the pizza oven. Now, I'm only doing it in here because I fancied it. But we'll put that whole tray in there. We're going to have to watch that.
I'll be watching it.
Yeah. You give me a shout. Tell me when you think it's going brown on top. That'd be cool. Right, that's our timer for our bacon. So it started bubbling away. We're going to flip it over. What, Nigel's?
No, look at Lex's face.
Oh, do you like that idea, Lex? Sweet bacon.
That'd be nice in pancakes as well.
Oh,
just saying.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, whenever you say about you're going to sprinkle it over the brownie, if there's any left, sprinkle it over me.
Well, I've got some more in the bowl, so we'll, yeah. Another 10 minutes on those. Hey Siri, set a timer for 10 minutes. Right, so now I've pretty much cooked everything. And we're there. Right, so let's show you what else we've got. We have some quinoa in here. We're going to have this with all those roasted vegetables. So we're going to mix them through. So we've got some quinoa, it's got some pumpkin seeds in it. We've just cooked it. It's going to be cold. So we're going to have that, and those hot roasted vegetables we'll put in and mix it through. We'll put some white balsamic over it to sweeten it and give it a bit of a vinegar. I've got some sumac to make it a little bit Middle Eastern. So sumac is a Middle Eastern spice. It's a bright red colour. Can you see that, Andy?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and it's, probably shouldn't do that, but it's like a lemony, bitter, I mean, it's a lovely flavour. So we're going to use some sumac in there. And if we need it, we've got a lemon, should we want that. Right. So, how about you go and put that in the fridge, people? That's all right? Yeah. Right. Let's have a bit of a American champagne. Right, let's go over to Helena while we're waiting for a couple of things to cook. So have we got any questions,
No,
Helena?
Come
Come on, people.
So Bernie has been was late because he was cooking soda bread on the egg. So
Oh,
that was all
nice.
good.
Soda bread is fantastic. If you haven't done that, people, so easy. It's like a no-knead bread. Just pull it all together, chuck it on the egg, 15, 20 minutes, something like that. It is one of the easiest breads to make. It's one of the first breads we made, I think.
Yeah. We have some butchers on today. So
Oh.
we've got the Farmer's Butcher New Forest.
Oh, morning.
We've had
Oh, that might be the one Julie deals with.
we've got Malloy's. on.
Morning, Malloy's.
Uh,
Malloy's from Mill Road in Cambridge. They have some fabulous, fabulous steaks.
Mill Road, are they?
Not Mill Road, sorry, by the station. I know exactly where I'm thinking. Their steaks are incredible, but a little out of my price range, some of them.
Mark from Newcastle's on today.
Morning, Mark. How are you? I did see your text this morning. I will respond to you. Mark's barbecue guru has given up the ghost. Should he get a new one? I would, but that's just me. But we can sort you out.
Luke Ditchburn is on.
Cool.
Darren was sitting by his lovely blaze, and he said that it would be lovely if his whiff could bring him out some ice cold drinks. Hint, hint. So I don't know if you saw that comment.
Darren, I've got a solution for you. You know it. You know what it is, but there's a little Blaze fridge over there. Your garden would look absolutely.
Oh, thanks, Lexi. Yeah.
Excellent.
That's funny. Yeah, no, Darren, you need.
Well done, Lexi.
That would be funny. No.
Shout out to Steam Train Barbecue, Steve.
Morning, Steam Train Barbecue.
So,
Is that a new one?
So Darren's just back from the butcher's. He's finally said he's picked up some picanha and he's got some ribs. So basically lots of meat.
Picanha, our favourite. We did. When was we did it in the class last week.
Sue Stoneman is doing a pudding with hot cross buns and chocolate.
Sue, when is your next live cook? Do tell people you should watch Sue's cooks. Sue cooks in her slippers on her red big green eggs. Yes.
You might want to...
Oh, I might want to do my veg. Good plan. Thank you, Lexi. But yeah, Sue, do follow Sue. But tell us when your next live cook is, Sue. Right. I am going to make an absolute hash of this, I know. Oh, not so bad so far. Look at that, my chilli's roasting nicely. So we're just going to give these a little stir around. How are we on the log situation? Might put another log in while we've got an opportunity. So let's do that. Put a couple in. Nice thin one. Now, what I've learned this week, if you've got a rolling flame, which I haven't yet, it will get going in a sec. There we go. If you have a rolling flame, and you need that to make pizza, because you need that really hot bit going across the top of your oven. Also, your oven at the back should go nice and white on the inside. All the soot will burn off and it'll go nice and white, and that's a good indication it's ready for pizza. Obviously, this isn't pizza, but yeah. So Phil, I know, wanted to know what I'd learned this week. Phil has one of these. So we'll get this back in. Now, I'm going to put the other glove on and turn it round. But they're roasting up beautifully. And smelling good
That
too.
looks really good in there.
So
Yeah.
Sue's live cook
Yeah,
is at 2 o'clock.
2 o'clock. Perfect. What's she cooking?
I don't know, she's-
Come on, Sue, tell us. But
Kerry, bless her, is otherwise distracted. She's apparently trying to fit half the cow that Darren has brought into the fridge.
oh,
It's why she can't
yeah.
get
So
any drinks.
I don't know. You probably didn't hear that, but Darren and Kerry is trying to fit the half a cow that Darren's bought into the freezer or the fridge. So she's otherwise distracted. Darren, naughty boy. And he's then asking to get drinks. I mean, how rude. Let's have a look at our lamp. Where are you going, Andy? Stand over there, because then...
yeah.
Oh, look at that. I'm going to turn it up again because I want a nice crusty outside. But let's see where we're at in the middle. 40 degrees, 39. I'll turn it around so you can see it. 40, 42. So we need to to get that crust on the outside. So I'm going to turn it up and we'll give it a good sear on the outside. The middle will stay delicious. It's going to be epic. Right. How?
So Sue is cooking Scotch eggs and the hot cross bun and chocolate pudding.
Oh, Scotch eggs and hot cross bun and chocolate pudding.
I love Scotch eggs.
Oh, look at this.
Oh, Lex, look at this.
So it's starting to caramelise. I might take that off and let it set. 2 minutes. 2 minutes. I reckon.
I might try a bit.
I wouldn't, because you'll burn yourself silly. That is
I meant
when
when
it's
it's-
cooled down.
yeah.
And then we're going to get that on top of our brownie. And I'm going to do what no cook should ever do. Look at a rising brownie.
No, don't. No. I'm not filming that.
Come over. It'll be fine. It'll be quick. Ready?
Yeah.
It's coming up.
Okay.
If it's now a flat brownie, it'll be even more gooey. It'll be lovely. But I'll get in trouble with Lexi, who says it's all my fault. Fair enough. Right, let's see the veg. We've got good heat today. Oh, look at those. Yeah, a bit smoky. It's 'cause I need to get my log going. Hang on a sec.
You see?
There we go. When you put cold things in, it's going to draw the heat out. So you might need to just give it a blow, just to get that heat back going, which is going fine. We've got a good fire now. That should roast our vegetables perfectly. Right, this egg coming up nicely. Up at 220 now. Just turned it up that little bit, open the top a little bit. Coming up, should be starting to form that crust on the outside. Now, what we're going to do is form that crust. I think if we take this off at about 50 degrees, it will come up the last 7 degrees as we rest it, something like that. Meat will always continue to rise after you've taken it off because the outside is going to be closer to the barbecue temperature, and the bit we're interested in is the middle bit. That outside, as it rests, the temperature will still continue to go into the meat and bring the middle up. So you've always got to take meat off before you think. Let's flip it over.
It smells amazing.
Now what we could do, if we wanted to speed it up, what are we doing for time? Yeah, we do need to speed it up. I'm going to take the grid off and I'm going to drop it down a bit so it's nearer the fire. So I'll just lift it out. I'll put it on a whole one today. So we'll drop it down a layer. I'm just going to pop this in that drawer by you, Andy. Out the way. Oh, that's going to be good. So remind me in a couple of minutes. Mm-hmm. Yeah?
Yep.
Right. Let's get that bacon, our veg. Is that what you're telling me?
Yep.
Right. So we'll give our veg a wiggle.
Just a little one.
Just a little wiggle.
Yeah.
Okay. Got our chilli, it's looking great. These are all starting to soften up. Exactly what we want. Loads of lovely
It
colour.
looks gorgeous, doesn't it?
Yeah. Get that back in. And we'll go over and get our bacon off. Because we need to get it on top of the brownie. So we need to cool and then get it on the brownie. Look at that. Do you like the look of that pickle?
Yeah.
Okay. What I will do, I know the lamb has been on this, but that is still on that piece of bacon. What I might do, Nigel, it's creeping in from behind. What I'm going to
Keep
do is
Nigel
put the
at bay.
Is it looking good, Nigel?
I'm 10 miles into 20 mile run.
What?
Might need to get a fence.
Yeah.
Aid station.
Yeah, so Nigel's been running this morning. He's already done part run. He's already done run from Cherry Hinton into Cambridge, done part run in Cambridge, and then run over to see us in Histon. So he's 10 miles in, he said, 20 miles. But yeah, said it's going to be one of his best runs ever. Or best aid station, I think he called it. Right. Got to get my hands clean, sorry. Then we're going to flip this lamb. Then we're going to have to... Sorry? I can't... What?
10.
At the moment, we're up high. We want to get a good sear on the outside now. Look at that.
Look.
So I'm going to turn it down a tiny bit now because we've got it going nicely. Got that heat in there. We're looking good. Right. Let's pop this other bacon. I should have cooled enough that I can pick it up. Back in. Remind me this is in there, Nigel.
Oh, he won't worry, he will.
Alexa, set a timer for 10 minutes. It's not Alexa. I keep calling it Alexa. Right, I'm just going to take that off to the side for a second. give this board a little bit of a wipe down. Get my wipes. And then we'll chop up some of that bacon and get it on top of the brownie. I will hold some back. Don't panic, people. What's going on, Helena? I can see you typing away.
No, I was just doing a video story, so I was just doing a little recap, so you might want to do that.
Okay. So yeah, recap of what we're cooking. This is our 2nd anniversary. I think with this is something like 80 cooks. We're up there, somewhere around there. Yeah, we did the first one for Big Green Egg, wearing this polo shirt and these shorts. And we had 700 people watch that one. Okay, we're not quite there today. But we had Big Green Egg advertising it. So, oh, it's crispy. Oh, it's hot.
It smells amazing.
Yeah.
Oh, bless you.
Oh, hot, hot, hot. Yeah, so we did. Is she queuing up already? No. Oh. So yeah, we had 700 people watch that one, which was fabulous. But yeah.
Excuse me, Nick.
Yes.
The vegetables.
You want a zhuzh, do you?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's have a little zhuzh.
A medium one.
A medium zhuzh. Okay, they're looking great. I'll flip this around again. So you're always going to have hotter bits in your oven, cooler bits. So the hot bit's obviously near the fire. I just dropped a bit, I know.
One bit, yeah.
I'm going to put another log in. Let's put a couple in. That'll get it going. There we go. Pop that down. You're going to get a bit of smoke because we put cold logs in there. But we'll smoke the veg, that'll be fine. Right, let's get some of this bacon done. Where's my knife? So we'll get that out of the way. I'm not sure the brownie's going to be ready, but... Anyone else put bacon on their brownie?
Oh, that's lovely.
Bernie's just put a comment.
Hold on, let me come over because.
Oh, dick to your teeth.
Let Nigel
Yeah.
have a taste.
Go on.
As I said, 80 cooks, and I think I've bought 80 barbecue bits and gadgets as a result. My wife thinks I need therapy. It's been fabulous. Thank you so much.
Do you like that pickle? Yeah. I'll leave that on there. We're going to put some on here. Now it's going to do what it's going to do. Oh, that's all right.
Oh, he's nice.
So some of it might sink in. But it's sweet, isn't it? Sweet. Don't think of it like bacon. It is a sweet thing. This is nearly ready.
It looks amazing.
Nearly ready. We do the wobble test. So if you look, watch the middle. Can you see it's still wobbling? But it's not at the edges. Yeah. So we need to get it so it doesn't wobble on the edges. Right. Quick wash. Lamb. We'll get it off and rest it. Probably overcooked it now, Naomi. Oh no, that's looking good. Oh, yes. Let's see. 52, 54, 68. It's a thinner bit. Right, bit of fog.
Ah, thanks, Grant.
You feed him.
Oh my god, that bacon's amazing.
So, get that in. Get this off. Now you can put more colour on it if you want, but we're going to slice it. It's going to be great. So we'll pop that up. Right, that egg can go off. It will rest. Some bits are going to be more done than other bits. It's going to be splendid. Right. Did everyone get a bit of the bacon?
Yeah. I shared it out.
Oh, what am I going to do with these bits?
We'll nibble them. We'll keep nibbling them.
Yeah, go and get a little plate or bowl, Lex, and we'll put them in there.
Or my bag.
Yeah, Nigel today is fueled by sweet maple bacon.
What a way to go.
Right, let's get that just a bit cleaner. And then we'll get onto these veg, get them out. Right, how are we doing? 2 minutes, I'm going to get really hot.
You get them into the bowl.
There we go. Cool. 2 minutes on those, right. Just leave the bowl with him, Pickle. There you go. Right, quinoa. So this was just boiled, right? Boiled for...
I've just followed the instructions on the package.
Followed the instructions. 20 minutes. So we're going to get some of that. I'm going to put some sumac in on this while we're waiting. We've got the lamb off, the brownie's nearly done, and the veg are almost done too. So let's put some sumac through. We could have put it over the veg, but this is going to give it a lovely lemony flavour. So we're getting that through.
When you're ready, the veg needs to go.
Okay, thank you, Pickle. Well, apparently we need a veg zhuzh. Yeah, they're looking good. How are we doing in there? 1 minute more and we'll take those out. They're all going to be nice and soft. Right, carry on, Pickle. Are you in charge?
Yeah.
Right, you ready for some veg?
Yeah.
Okay. Now we'll see how many of these we need, because we haven't measured any portions today on these. I think we'll put it all in there. Oh, whole chilli. I'll chop that up a bit for those that want it. Now you could have taken these a little bit further, but we haven't got time. I'll pop that over there. Don't touch that, anyone. It is red hot. Yeah, stir that up, Pickle. Get your spoon right under and just turn it over. That's it. Nice. I'm going to drizzle you on some balsamic, some white balsamic.
What's the difference?
It doesn't make everything go brown.
Okay, fair play.
And the colour.
Yeah, exactly.
Doesn't taste any different from...
It tastes sweeter. It does taste a little bit sweeter.
Okay.
It's not... Yeah, let's have a little zhuzh. I'm going to put some chilli in there. You can eat a bit of chilli, can't you, Pickle? Yeah.
Yeah.
Right, get the chilli in there. Now, what I thought would look pretty, I take it we didn't get any
I've got a question.
pomegranate.
No, I couldn't get it.
Okay, cool. That's cool. I have somewhere here, which I thought,
When you're ready, I've got a question.
yeah, 1 second, some pink peppercorns. So I'm just gonna, can you see those, Andy?
Yeah.
Pink
They look
peppercorns.
gorgeous, yeah.
Yeah, I've just put down
There,
there
there.
it is. I couldn't see where I put it. Just gonna crush them up a little bit and run those through it. Did Nick come back and say where he was?
No, it isn't.
So pink peppercorns looks pretty. And now you've got a fork over there. I'm going to try it and then see what else it needs.
Are you ready for the custard?
Yes, go for it. What was the question? Do you want to stand over there so you can
Yeah,
hear?
2 seconds.
Oh.
Right.
Does pulled lamb take as long as pulled pork to get to 90°C?
No is the answer. I'm putting a bit of salt on there. Oh, that's got a...
Kick.
No, it's the pink peppercorns. They're delish. So no, pulled lamb will take around 10 to 12 hours. So you need lamb shoulder. I put it over a tray. I always put a little bit of water in it to catch the juices, but also because it makes nice gravy to mix it into. When you get to about 70 degrees, what you want to do is put foil over the top, because it will never get to that last little bit without the foil. You need the foil over the top. But yeah, 10 to 12 hours. Right, let's get some of this out. Onto our bowl. Whoop. I'm going to get you some lamb out. Right, in there. Let's move this over. Oh, my workstation is a mess. I'd get shot if I was an actual chef. Go and grab my lamb. Sorry?
A timer from Alexa's gone off.
Oh, it was me. It was for the bacon. Some juice in there that we can pour over. Now, obviously, I'd want to rest this a little bit longer. Let's go for the middle bit. So some nice pink bits in there. Oh, hut, hut, hut. Now this should be rested a bit longer. I'm going to take a bit off the end for those of you who don't like it so pink.
Chef, do you want that turned or is that alright as it is?
Oh, turn it, yes. Lovely. Right. So, take this over.
Oh.
Oh, it's going to drip all over the floor. But there we go, some lamb. Have we got a... Can you grab a bit of kitchen roll? Oh, there's some on there. Just I've got a lot of dripping. One sec. It's all right. And then we'll have a look at this brownie, which we're not going to get on the board. Oh, I forgot to put my mint through my salad. Hang on a sec. Look at this beautiful mint that we picked up from our Asian supermarket yesterday. Just going to chop a little bit of mint. Put a little bit on our salad, put a bit on our lamb as well. And then we're going to have one look at our brownie. Lexi's definitely coming to look at this. Still got a wobble. That is, if we took that off now, it'd be really gooey in the middle. It'd be lovely. I might give it another 5 minutes. So we're going to give that 5. Right, let's have a look what we've done. So we have a candied bacon chocolate brownie. We have a chili crusted leg of lamb, cooked to medium. And we have a quinoa with roast veg, with a white balsamic dressing and a little bit of mint over the top. So we will publish those recipes. Yeah, we'll publish the recipes for those. The lamb one will go up first and then we'll get on these. But yeah, hopefully you've enjoyed that. Thank you, Pickles, right next to you, Andy.
Yeah.
It's Andrea, by the way.
Andrea, it is Andrea, there you go. So Nigel's going to tuck in a minute and then try and run. And then we're just going to have a family day. So hopefully you're all going to have a fab Easter. We will be back next week with, who knows, might do something else in the pizza oven. Now you know, spent a little bit of time on that. But we will do the rest on the egg, obviously. And it will be into year 3. So yeah, cool. Thank you, Pickle. Yeah, have a great Easter, people, and we will see you soon. Cheers.